So now I'm flipping over to Zapier, and what you can see is I've created what's called an agent inside of the platform. So on the left-hand side, you typically see Zaps, but you can also see this little orange box with 4 small orange boxes at the edge of it, and that's what is their agent. So I've created this new agent, and it's something I've been using for the last couple of weeks, since January, as you can see here. And so I'm starting to put together what's called my daily action board, since I do manage a lot of my tasks inside of Asana, for example. And so to stay on top of it, let's just build the chat. Let's just take a look at what this looks like. So we want to configure the agent. I've given it a name. This is my daily action board. And basically this is an agent that provides a daily summary of emails I need to follow up on and recommends a course of action. So I've given it a couple of data sources. So I give it my transcripts and my recordings in Zoom. This also has access to my newsletter HubSpot instance. And then for the behaviors, you can see here, I've given it a name. It's an executive assistant. It triggers to run every single day, early in the morning. And then as I click out to expand this, you can see that I'm giving it instructions. I want to review all of yesterday's events on my calendar, as well as my email. I needed to identify any emails it needs to respond to, read any relevant emails from calendar attendees to identify next steps, read a call transcript for said calendar events from the individual. Oh, my Zoom is not connecting, so I need to fix that. Then down below, I'm giving it role context or an executive assistant to Jeff, who manages a RevOps newsletter. Not that a newsletter needs an EA, but I think it's fun that I can have one that's a bot. And I'm giving it email guidelines. So I want it to be concise and clear, etc. You can see the rest below. Then for my Slack outputs, it does come out a little funny in Slack, so I need to convert any markdown to appropriate Slack markup. And then I am still struggling with an issue on the return line, so something to take a look at. Then for my Asana board, I'm actually giving it access to my Asana instance, and I'm asking it to, whenever it identifies a task, to add a task in my Asana board. So I'm getting emails drafted. It goes in my draft, means I'm a human in the loop to still review those emails before they go out. And then for Slack outputs, it sends a Slack to me. And then thirdly, it is adding tasks to the Asana board. And then down below, for just to be comprehensive and exhaustive here, I'm adding all the different actions that it has access to, so we can and add it to a specific project. Then to the right, you can see that I'm testing the behavior. So it's testing behavior, it's running every single day. Then it runs below, it finds multiple events in my calendar, it finds my email, sends me a direct message, creates a draft, and then it's actually had these actions here. So you can see that it reviewed my calendar, identified and drafted a follow-up email to this individual, reviewed meeting transcripts with these specific folks, compiled and sent a summary of all action items via Slack. And that's it. I basically have someone going through my email and my call transcripts and identifying what I can do, send me an email, and then add it to my Asana board. So really super happy with it. I'd love to see more apps, more behaviors and actions enabled over time so that it can do a lot more. But right now, I'm really happy with where the agent is, and it's been giving me a leg up on my organizing myself day to day.